let's talk about trolls, right? So until you've actually been the victim of a troll, you probably just think, oh, well, whatever. But, you know, I had a troll come out of the woodwork a while back and literally start taking just swings at me. And, you know, at first I fired back a couple of things, but then I realized you just ignore them and they go away, right?
Well, it's their vehicle to stand out, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea, is that if they engage in controversy, then perhaps somebody will notice them. That's kind of the way I look at it. It's that kid in the playground that all they did was disrupt everyone to try to get noticed.
Well, what bothered me was this guy challenged me, and he's got maybe 25 people following him on LinkedIn. He's got 12 people on Facebook. He's got whatever. And, you know, I got a ton of people that follow me on Twitter. I got a ton of people, you know, I got a bunch of people on LinkedIn. You know, and the worst thing was I contributed to Jeffrey Gitomer's book, Social Boom. And he started swinging at me there and dragging Jeffrey Gitomer into it. And I'm like going, what are you doing, buddy?
So, Starr, how do you handle that?
Well, first of all, I say that trolls, there's a planet for them, nasty planet, number one. And trolls are unfortunate people that just didn't get enough attention from mommy and daddy. You know, I've had it happen in my career, and it unfortunately will continue to happen. As a matter of fact, I just had to have my lawyer send a cease and desist to someone that was really harassing me in every social site, on my email, on my voicemail. I mean, it's just, I didn't even know the person, and they had nothing better to do with their day than send me nasty messages. But
hey, Starr, I got that letter. I'm joking.
Good. So we're good then. But a couple different things. First of all, when it comes to trolls, the first thing I try to do is I try to immediately get them off the stream, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, by saying, hey, you have a problem with me, let's talk on the phone. And I'll call them out. I'll do that if I have to. And because, and you probably already know this, but for listeners, one thing you don't want to do is keep responding on the streams, because the more you respond, the higher up it's going to go in the search engines. Mm-hmm. So you just immediately you don't want to respond. Well, it's what's called an ask approach, which is acknowledge the pain, respond politely, and make it right. I just changed it. And sometimes with trolls, you can't do that. But if you respond politely the first time and people see that you've responded politely, you're trying to, you know, make it right or whatever, and they just keep getting nasty with you, then you're done. Like, just let it go. Another thing, all goes back to building your credibility. Every single time that someone's tried to attack me on my Facebook fan page or my Twitter stream, I have such a loyal following, and my following's not huge. It's not like Gary Vaynerchuk's or, you know, some of the other people out there, but my following, I know 99% of them, they are so loyal. When they see someone attacking me, it's like they're wolves. They just go after them. They're like, back off a Starr, we're her bodyguards.
That's the ultimate scenario, actually,
yeah.
In something like that, because then you have your fan club and your supporters behind you, and that adds so much credibility to any response or any attack. It just totally diminishes it. You're so right.
Yeah, what I do actually is I just I respond to him. I say, hey, by the way, Kirsten's actually putting you down, so go bug him. And they go after him. No, I'm joking, obviously. So it's it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate thing, but you know what? Hopefully, at some point in time, you know what the thing is too with trolls. What I find though is it's obviously they're coming after you because you're, for lack of a better word, important or deemed important, and the notoriety, right? So I mean, take the bad with the good and realize that, you know what? Hey, you're making a dent in the world, and they're probably coming after you for a reason because of that, right? So.